So Shashi, what's this?
This is the smart erase lid. This is what we are deploying in the schools that we talked about as part of the national e-waste collection drive. So what you do is typically, this is the QR code. So you just scan the QR code. As soon as you scan it doesn't ask for your personal information, nothing. Okay, which is very good. So it's secured, no asking for personal information. As soon as you take the QR code, scan the QR code, it asks you what picture, what is it you want to throw. If it's a mobile phone, just take a photograph of the mobile. Because the mobile phone is small, this lid will open up, you just throw it and the lid will open. So then you can't open the lid unless you have a QR code. So you just drop it. If it's a bigger one, then you can have this one manually opened up, you just throw it kind of stuff. So this is what is a bin. So after it gets to 80% full, an auto trigger comes in to the command center. Okay, here.
Okay. It's a smart bin.
Because it's a smart bin. Okay, they said, okay, fine, you are 80% done. You can come and collect it. So we just go collect it. And again, it's back to again usage.
So where does this all start?
Okay, so this is the start wherein the material comes in. Okay, this is where it is segregated kind of stuff. Okay, and then we basically do a bit of manual dismantling to basically remove the cables and other things. And then the material comes in as a fraction that goes to the next stage. So this segregation happens so that at least they can look at the waste and segregate it kind of stuff so that a common set of material can then go into processing kind of stuff. Okay, these are some servers that have come in. So we are just basically making sure that a lot of these serials
Is this man?
they're all because this cannot go into this kind of thing. Okay, so we're going to be then remove the cables and everything because this has got a lot of value.
Right.
Okay, so why are we crushing those things when then we recovered at a much better way kind of stuff? So this is our first shredder wherein it shreds the equipment kind of stuff. Okay, so everything is broken kind of stuff and you will see some fractions kind of stuff. A lot of these things are now already done. So now I think we have, since we stopped the plant, so now this will go into, see, you can just see. This is a bit of aluminium kind of stuff. Okay, but this is plastic. Okay, so at the end, you will see all these getting segregated kind of stuff. So this is where the entire shredding happens. Once the shredding happens, different fractions goes into different stuff. Okay, that will have more than 20 mm. This will come to less than 20 mm kind of stuff fractions, things like these kind of stuff. This is our refrigerant reclaim division, wherein we reclaim all the contaminated refrigerants, recycle it, repurpose it, and then put it back into this thing as part of the circular economy kind of stuff. After this entire shredding kind of stuff is when this thing comes here kind of stuff. Okay, this will be a mix of 80 to 160 mm materials kind of stuff. Okay, that gets further crushed kind of stuff. Okay, and then it goes to the next stage because this only does limited amount of destruction kind of stuff. Okay, then we need to start segregating the metal separately, the iron separately, the aluminium separately. See, this is a mix of all that from it's coming in. So this will be fed up now to remove the plastic separately. This is copper separately, aluminium separately. It will all segregate it here kind of stuff.
And this is where you use the AI technology.
Yes, suck this out. Absolutely kind of stuff. That's right. This is aluminium.
Right.
Okay, this is also a combination of aluminium and copper kind of stuff. This is after all those things, it becomes here like this. This is still a mix of, this is a mix of plastic and thing kind of stuff. This is pure aluminium.
Okay.
This is pure aluminium. It's just a bit of coating of ash kind of stuff. Okay, but that's get this. So if you see, this is the kind of output that you will get. This is with, this has got precious metal. Okay, this is a combination of copper, aluminium. This is steel. Okay, this is plastic. This is PCBs, like this kind of stuff. This is where we have all the precious metal kind of stuff, and this is their fines kind of stuff. Okay, Apple comes back and says, I want a cage room, okay, for my equipment. So you will see that it's written as Apple section itself, Apple product sorting area kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it from a data privacy?
That's right.
And also protected?
Yes, because a lot of hard disk drives are destructed here, erased here. So it basically gives you an idea as to when exactly. So I feel that it is still, for me, this is too small, which we are looking at expanding this facility now in a big way kind of stuff. So we're going to be doubling or tripling the capacity, okay, into a new free zone area. Okay, we want to set it up kind of stuff. So
is there a business opportunity? Because I remember working in one of the big four.
Okay.
Every 3, 4, 5 years, we used to change our laptops, and before giving it to the employees, we don't sell it. before giving it to the employees, you want to ensure that the data
Absolutely.
is erased. Is there an opportunity for companies to partner with you
Absolutely.
to erase that where they sell it?
That's right. So we have a dedicated, like a specialized software for erasing. After you erase it, okay, you cannot recover the data anymore. Kind of
Right.
stuff. So we do the data wiping. So this is like kind of hard disk drive for wiping the data kind of stuff specifically. Okay,
So you do that and then you give it back.
and then give it kind of stuff. So now, even now here we are not doing any major refurbishment. We are just testing it. I want to basically expand this to basically refurbishment or even painting. Like for example, if you go to a pre-owned car, your pre-owned car looks like as a new car kind of stuff, right? We want to get to that level kind of stuff.
How about so for example, my laptop keeps telling me my disk is almost full.
Huh.
Do you think there might be a business opportunity for that data with individuals that need to, wipe some data off their laptop, or that's
I think that's too small kind of stuff. I think it could be basically they have not bifurcated their this thing kind of stuff. That's too small. But here we work with majorly corporates kind of stuff. Okay. Well, like for example, who want, or like for example, data centers, corporates,
right?
who got big numbers kind of stuff, and they want sometimes they want data wiping. Lot of corporates want data destruction. Well, the hard disk drive has to be physically destructed so that you can't do anything kind of stuff. So it all depends. Then it all depends on.